Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to the special Halloween edition of my Dark Avengers comic book review. You know, as a matter of fact, not only is it the Halloween special edition, it's the 52nd episode, so technically, I've been doing this for an entire year. 52 weeks in a year. Even though technically, my comic review started in the beginning of November.
Well, the beginning of November is coming up this Monday.
Yes, but this is being uploaded on Halloween, thus the Halloween special edition. Anyway, we have lots of stuff today, and with me is Amber, who will be reviewing one trade paperback, and she has a whole stack of books that she'll be reading next week for next week's review because she didn't have time this week to do it.
I want your blood.
Later in the bedroom. And as always, we have Mike, my cameraman.
He's
been my cameraman.
Hey guys, rock on.
He's been my cameraman for all 52
and also,
episodes.
congratulations to your 1 year comic review and great job.
And congratulations to both of you, since you've both been working on this for 52 episodes.
Oh, thank you.
52 weeks. Okay, moving into news first. This picture. It was in the news for those of you who get the comic news. I don't know. I'm excited. I have a mix of feelings when it comes to this. I'm excited because it's Batman as a White Lantern, and there's a huge figure coming out. There's not a huge figure. It's a figure coming out for White Lantern Batman, so you know there's going to be like a big impact here. I don't know. I'm excited because it's White Lantern Batman and all, but why at the same time? It's like, this is Batman. Why is Batman a White Lantern? He just came back from the dead. He has now 8 titles, and now he's Batman in Brightest Day.
Maybe that's why. Because he just came back from the dead.
Could be. I have to see the angle, but it looks really. I'm interested. I'm excited. It's coming out next week. That cover is next week's Brightest Day cover. And also, for those of you who got the news, you got this wonderful poster for Dark Knight. I think this is the only Batman title I'm actually going to be getting. Incorporated has a lot of Batman heroes. It's not just about Batman. I might pick up the first issue, but we'll see. It depends, because I'm actually, as a matter of fact, I'm actually leaving Marvel. DC Comics reduces all their prices of all their comics starting January. Marvel says, oh, we're doing the same thing, but they're not. So they lied. I mean, you call a spade a spade. They lied. All their titles are staying $3.99. As a matter of fact, alright, I'm gonna tell the truth. I was going to get the next Spider-Man story off camera and see how it was gonna go. I was really gonna try. I was gonna read the whole series, and then if I liked it, I was gonna review it. If I didn't, I was just gonna continue to just not to review it. I wasn't gonna review it on camera. Then I found out that after the next issue, which is honestly the end of Origin, the end of the whole thing, the end of the whole diorama of Spider-Man covers that make the picture, the comics are going up to $3.99. Right now, Amazing Spider-Man is $2.99. Starting next month, it's going to be $3.99. And then Marvel said that by January they're going to reduce it back to $2.99, but they didn't. So, no, I'm not wasting $4 on. Well, I'm not really wasting $4. Midtown gets 15% off, but I'm not wasting $3 and change on a story that I'm honestly just taking a chance with. Screw it. Anything. I'm telling you the truth. 90% of my books now are going to be DC and independent. 10% Marvel. You're going to be seeing a lot of Marvel books go because you know what, Marvel, do what you want. You don't want to help the readers. You don't have to. Brian Michael Bendis he has a cult following, but I don't care. He's shit. He's working on 20 titles, and you know.
How the fuck is he working on 20 titles? I'm sorry for cussing on this, but seriously, any writer knows you can only work on at max 3 stories at once. 20 titles, that means everything he works on is gonna be shit.
It is. It's all shit. All the Avengers titles suck except Secret Avengers, and Secret Avengers is boring me too. So that tells you how sucky the other 2 are. So. I'm sorry, Marvel, do what you want. I'm not even going to complain about you anymore, because you know what? Every single reviewer on here has been complaining about them. Comic Culture Warriors, I've heard it on Pete's Basement. Watch both those shows, except Comic Culture Warriors is going out, so watch Pete's Basement every week, every Tuesday. Awesome guys, awesome reviewers, awesome reviews. Marvel's not listening. So you know what? Fuck you, Marvel. Fuck you. I'll get the titles I enjoy, like I'm going to continue Ultimate Spider-Man, I'm going to be getting the Wolverine titles and X-Force, but everything else, whatever. Do what you want. Have fun with Brian Michael Bendis. Let's see how long you guys last now that DC Comics is actually helping the fans out. Let's see. Also stop one-upping DC. If you're not going to stick by what you say, don't do it. It's like they're like a little kid. one kid brings it. Oh, look, I got a nice little cup here from that DC Comics made. Then the other kid goes, oh, look, I got 2 cups from the other company. See? I hate the one-up bullshit. This company makes this, Marvel has to make something else.
I got a small bag of candy. I got a really big bag of candy.
Yeah, that's what Marvel's trying to say. We got a bigger bag of candy. The candy is rotten. Anyway.
It's been there since last Halloween because they couldn't give it out. Nobody went to their house.
Okay, let's just get into the comics because this is just upsetting the shit out of me. Marvel, go to hell. You'll see Marvel comics still on here, but you're not going to see that many anymore, I'm being honest. I'm just tired of their shit. At least DC, I'm going to experiment with some of their comics, and I've looked into a few independents, but that's for reviews in the future, the next year. These comics were released October 27th, the last week of October 2010. First off, Marvel released a freebie, which I'm sure they cried about. Catching everybody up to Spider-Man, setting up for big time. If you're going to get big time, I guess check it out. If you're not going to get big time, you don't have to really check it out. It catches you guys up from the brand new day all the way to current day. In the back, as a matter of fact, they have solicitations for Osborn #1, Amazing Spider-Man 648, which is big time, and Spider-Girl #1, which is the present day Spider-Girl, not the Spider-Girl from the future.
Can you see the back of us?
Yeah.
Who's this?
Captain America.
This girl?
No, that's Black Cat. That's Captain America's head underneath her.
Oh, sorry, I was pointing at her.
Oh, that's Black Cat.
My finger was on the A, so he thought I was saying Captain America.
Speaking of Amazing Spider-Man, while it's still $2.99, number 646, I'm going to sum up the entire origin of the species for you guys, since I've been buying all the covers and really not reading into the story. The baby is really Harry Osborn's. It's not Norman's.
Who's the mother?
Lily, the Menace, the female goblin. Yeah. So, for those of you who thought she was screwing just Norman, no, she was screwing Harry also. So it turns out that she probably was screwing Harry and Norman the same week. So she got pregnant by Harry instead. So now Harry has to grow up and raise this baby on his own because Lily ran away. The end.
And where is Norm?
In jail. In jail. After Siege, he went to jail. He ain't coming back. One more cover to go, and then I complete the diorama, and you won't be seeing Spider-Man anymore. Except in this case, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, which I'm now going to call Ultimate Spider-Man again. I'll tell you guys why by the end of this review. Number 15. Okay, I'll sum the whole story up for you guys really quickly. Spider-Man is still coming back from all the shit that the Chameleons did to him. Gwen leaves in the end. One of the teenage robber with the mother who had the foul mouth. I keep forgetting her name. I apologize, guys. One of you is going to tell me the name. She's now going to Peter's school. And J. Jonah Jameson knows Peter Parker's Spider-Man. Yeah. That's the big thing. I'm actually enjoying the artwork more now. You would be more familiar with this because the artist that does Ultimate Spider-Man now.
Run away.
Is Runaways. No, not the cover. The inside artwork.
I know.
Oh. Yes, the Runaways artist does Spider-Man now, and he does better. No offense to the first artist, but I'm enjoying the artwork in this a little bit more. Wrong one. Wrong one again. Wrong one a third time. Moving along. So J. Jonah Jameson is not against Spider-Man anymore. Now he feels that since he knows his identity, God put him here to protect Spider-Man. So now he's going to be going out of his way to protect Spider-Man instead of hurt Spider-Man. Make you $1 million bet. At some point, he's going to get hit over the head, have amnesia, completely forget who Spider-Man is, and go completely against Spider-Man again. Mark my words. But I enjoyed it enough to say that I'll stick with Ultimate Spider-Man for a bit longer. Unlike its predecessor, Amazing Spider-Man, I will be sticking with Ultimate Spider-Man. That's one title from Marvel you'll be seeing on my reviews every month. Concluding Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four, Part 4 of 4. It's not Doom after all, it was Christoph. Christoph was a disciple of Doom. I don't know, I really am not a huge Fantastic Four fan, I just know little things. And he wants to destroy the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man because he believed they abandoned him.
Okay.
Epic. The whole comic is like a big epic fight, and in the end, they show that he was part of the family. They show the family album, and he's like, "I don't care, screw it. I can do it on my own." He disappears, And then in the end, they show pictures of Spider. I have it's like a big splash page of Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four. The thing says you're part of the family too, and then they show all the pictures of the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man. And it basically ends there. Yep, the end. So another fantastic mini by these people. I'm telling you, the X-Men Spider-Man one was awesome. Spider-Man Fantastic Four was awesome. I wonder who's next. Maybe no.
Spider-Man and Superman? Hey, it's just a guess.
So with that, I'm getting the finger anyway. Awesome comic, guys. Check out this mini or wait for the trade paperback and do what I did for X-Men, get the trade paperback. Awesome. Awesome mini. Come back, we have three more Marvel, and then we go to Amber, and then we go into DC, where the real good comics are.
Yep.
And I'm being completely biased. Not at all. See you guys in the next part.